Uh-huh. Those are the bigger ones. And the smaller ones. Okay, all look good. Hold it again, I will take a picture. Decisions. Okay, choosing between those three. Skinnier, same size, but different colors. And the bottom one doesn't have a black shadow. The top two do have. You know what the difficulty is? That you can't see it in a full scale. Because it's only like a little tiny bit of a sample.
You have to use imagination.
You have to use your imagination.
That's what I'm saying. The first one will be too much. It'll be like a Christmas tree.
Because of the contrast of sort of, it's called natural oak, but it has a black shadow. Decisions. Okay, whatever we choose, it will be.
That's it. You just have to live with it.
Okay.
I'll give him a press. Come down.
You can come, yeah. Ah! Express come down, okay. That's the way, see? Billy? Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, wonderful.
Are you wonderful? That's a fun job, yeah?
Always.
Always. You got the wall, you put the wall up.
Put the wall up. You can't come in there, see?
You can't, I can't come in now from this side,
You have
yes.
to use the door there.
Okay, the shape of the bathroom now is in here.
Yeah. We need to figure out the downstairs one, how we're going to do it with less cutting.
So this one, this ensuite downstairs is a fully squared one, yeah? Nice.
If you put a toilet here, then we don't have to cut through the concrete.
If you put the toilet in here, we don't have to cut through the concrete.
We still have to cut a little one for the shower. Not just a little track.
Shower would be
Then
here.
Somewhere in the middle, probably. Oh, to this one here, probably. Because we can probably get a toilet from there, back into that area. And for this one, I think somewhere here toilet will do, or here behind the shower, so you can't see it. And then have a vanity here, maybe. The same sort of thing. If we keep the toilets on this side, we don't have to
Cut too much of the concrete, yeah? It always helps if you don't have to cut too much, yeah? Lots of work. Nice. I'll come around to the other side. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so that's the ensuite downstairs. And...
Look to your left.
Huh?
Look to your left.
Look to my left. What happened? Oh, wow. The decking is gone. Somebody came and picked it up, yeah? There was someone who wanted to have it, so we'll let him have it. He helps to remove it. We don't need it. He needs it. Great. Nice. And this is going to be the freestanding bathroom. Oops. So this one has a little nook in here, yeah? So when you walk in here, we probably can have a shower here, yeah?
Yeah, in this corner.
Yeah. That's good. Good size. Yeah. Yeah.
That's where it was originally.
Yeah, we can definitely have a
So
toilet
now
in
we
there.
just have to decide, do we put a vanity here and toilet here? Do we cut? Or do we put a toilet here even facing maybe that way or that way, doesn't matter. And have a vanity this way.
This way.
So you don't have to then cut.
I feel we should have vanity this way. As soon as you walk in, it's always
This
nice
way,
to see.
And that case toilet this way.
And it will save you cutting.
And I can probably get it. Get that toilet through there.
Good changes.
Plumber's coming on Monday.
Yeah?
Electrician's coming on Monday.
Today is Saturday.
Today's Saturday, so we have to for sure decide.
For sure decide where to, yeah.
Go upstairs, see, I drew everything on the floor.
You did?
So you have to have a look.
Cool.
And if you're happy with that,
I think I found a bathtub.
You think how much? Tell me the dollars. No, it's not mine.
It's under 3,000.
Oy. Ouch. That hurts.
It's not that much more than the others. We are discussing the bathtub. I was going to... You were discussing bathtub. I was going to have a stone one, but can't have it because it's upstairs and it's too heavy for upstairs. But I found a different material that looks the same. I'll show you in a minute, yeah? Come upstairs, show me what's been done there. So the ensuite upstairs. So where did you put something in writing? You said you have...
the other one I marked.
The other one you marked.
Because I didn't know what you're going to do with the bathtub. So until I finish with the bathtub.
We need to measure if 1,800 bathtub will fit in there perfectly. The one that I found, it's 1,800 and it's quite wide. It's probably like...
How heavy is it?
Only not that heavy. I actually, because of the heaviness of the stone, this one is like 49.
That's better.
It's better, yeah. 49 kilos, yeah. Because the one that I found was...
I was going to say, if you put a 150 kilo one here, I'm not sitting downstairs.
You go flying down, yeah. Yeah, the one that I found was 150 kilos, so I've realized that he said, nah.
Yeah, you probably have that much more in the water and then that much more in the person.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be sitting under there.
If this was a concrete flooring, then it would be possible to do it, yeah?
I mean, even now with the new structures, the engineer, see when this house was built, the bathtub used to weigh 20 kilos. So everybody was calculating everything
based on that,
weight.
yeah.
Not on 300, 400 kilo bathtubs like now with the stone, solid stone and all that.
Yeah. Can do that downstairs, but not
downstairs
upstairs.
Is fine on the concrete, but on a timber joist, if you put that here for a while, after a while it would sag. You know, the ceiling, you would see the thing in the ceiling.
Wow.
Because it wasn't engineered for that weight.
Yeah.
Constantly sitting there on one point.
Yeah. Oh, well, here is pretty clear now,
Yeah,
a bathtub in there.
We have a vanity. The only thing is if I don't have to move this floor west I want, I just have to measure how far the vanity comes out and then go back for the kickboard a bit back. So I think it should be probably just right here. This one here is going to be probably okay because I'm going to make him a floor waste that way.
Yeah, and we're going long one, yeah?
Long one, so I'll probably get him in the, like that way.
Can we do it against the wall rather than in the middle?
Move the pipes.
It looks better against the wall.
And then we probably have to move this one as well. So.
But it's a bit easier to move everything upstairs, yeah?
If you get exposed ceiling. But here it's a living area, so we didn't expose the ceiling here.
We didn't. Yeah, we did expose underneath those two bathrooms, then everything in there easy to move. But this is
even if I have to move that, it's going to be a bit of a...
because underneath this flooring here is the living area, yeah?
We've got a ceiling sheets there.
You might have to cut.
Anyway, we'll see.
Oh, we'll figure out. Okay, and over there you also made a wall. Whoops!
There's a step down.
This is step down, yeah. Stepped up actually, not down. Oh, okay. This one is a fully square one, so there is no corners, yeah? Oh, yeah, you do have a bit of a corner here. But you open up the door and then you yeah. Okay. So what are you thinking in here? That's what you draw in there. There's a toilet.
Shower.
Shower, yes.
and vanity.
And vanity in there. Can we fit in the 900 vanity?
Easy. You got a 200, 150 beside the shower, and from the wall to there.
How big is our shower?
Probably 1100 by 1200, probably something.
Oh, it's big
quite
enough.
big,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice
Single shower,
size.
everything is big.
Yeah, nice size.
And I mean, this is a good sized bathroom.
It
The
is.
other one's even bigger.
Imagine that this was like one big, humongous bathroom.
I don't know what they had in here. Nothing.
Yeah, there was
a lot of
nothing. It was all
Remember,
walls.
there was a lot of
Yeah.
walls.
Come and have a look on this one.
So the door is open here now. That wasn't the door.
Yeah.
This is the door.
This one is even bigger. Oh my god, it's a big ass bathroom. How big do you reckon that is?
This one?
Uh-huh.
Probably close to 4 meters.
4 by 2.5 approximately.
It's 3.5 to 4 meters long.
Wow. And here we've got a little bit of a corner in there because of the air conditioner.
Might need a bit more room here, so I might have to build him something here. I took it out just to give him a hint, not to try to keep it squeezed in. But if he has to, I can always.
You're talking about the electrician, yeah?
For the air conditioner. I'm going to try to keep everything underneath if we can. But if we can't, then we'll do some.
This is how you prepared the window before, and now you could put the framing against that.
So once you put a sheet on the tile, you never know this was a window.
You never know that there was a window
And
there.
from the outside looks white, just like those.
Yeah.
A little bit different white, but it's white.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
So nobody's gonna ever know.
Yeah.
Unless you're actually trying to see, okay, how many windows was in this one? You can kind of, but nobody does that when you're looking at the house.
And I can see you drew the shower in here.
Yeah, shower in here, so we have to put a drain in here somewhere. We have to have a floor waste somewhere here. And then, oh, maybe you can use that one. Maybe it's still okay there. And then toilet. We need to set toilet in there. So that's why I have to make sure it's good that David and Plumber are going to be here on Monday. So they can sort out.
Electrician and plumber together. What are you thinking of the vanity?
Well, vanity, I'm thinking over there. Because you open a door to here. So then you got all this open space. I was going to actually set it up here. It's a nice.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's discuss then. I'll show you the bathtub and we discuss the measurements and everything. Nice.
Joist. Okay. See, the joist is 360. That's where the center of the joist is. 360. 360. You're not going to move it much.
But we have to move it?
Well, you can't move it through the joist because joist runs this way. And if you wanted to move it to this side, how is it going to come to that side through the joist?
So can't move it at all?
You can't move it. But you can put the channel in the middle. So it comes...
Yeah.
Because it's not, they don't make a much fall. But you can still have it running lengthwise. Not about
Now we're talking about bathtub channel, yeah?
Yeah, it's a drain.
Yeah. How did you figure where the joists are running? Show me.
By looking at the nails.
By looking at the nails.
You know, when we put a sheet down, we nail it.
Yeah.
See? So obviously it's running like this. That's the joist. Okay, and the next one, but the next nails, I see that there's a nail, there's a nail, there's a nail. So you know that's that way.
Yeah.
It's probably about 450 between them. Exactly, there you go. See, 450 between them in the center. So this one, if you wanted to move a little bit, you could bring it to here. Because it's in the same joist space. But to put it on that side of the space, it's hard.
Well, in the middle is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think from the look point of view, it looks nicer when it's against the wall.
So we can basically bring the shower all the way to here, if you wanted to. But
Okay, let's decide on the niches, and then I would know up until where the shower goes.
so yeah, basically, at least you can have at least onto this one. So if you want to use it on the shower, or even here, so
Where does the bathtub end?
down here.
That's where the bathtub ends.
So you could have,
And that's where we
you
could
a
have
300 or 500 between them.
300 to 500 between the shower
So
and
you
the
could
bathtub.
basically walk between the shower and the bath,
Uh-huh.
or you could just have a space. Like, you could still probably sneak, but you know it's not comfortable to walk past
Uh-huh.
if you need to.
Okay.
So from cleaning point of view, this is probably enough.
Uh-huh.
And you have a 500 in between, so you can easily clean it.
Uh-huh.
Glass and the bath.
Uh-huh.
But it's going to be hard to clean the bath if you're going to put it against the wall. Anyway, so you're not going to live here. It's not for you to worry about it. And here, 450. Okay.
You're measuring up until where
The
the shower will be.
This is the shower.
And are we doing full glass for the shower? Or are we just doing, you know
I
how...
would do the glass that way, but because the showers are running this way, you need to put a glass here. Otherwise, you're gonna get up everything in here.
Yeah.
And
I mean, generally speaking, for my own house, I want the glass everywhere, you know, like,
Yeah, I
so
think
the
so.
shower is covered fully in the glass. It's modern now to do just one glass wall somewhere, but it's not practical.
not here.
And
not
here you have to. Okay.
Yeah.
It makes the decision easier when when you know you have to. Yeah.
So you have, let's say 550. So you could have this one as a niche.
So we could actually have
Niche in
have them
between.
long ones. Yeah.
Yeah, well that's.
We can
that's
have a
suggested.
full-on niche here and full-on niche there. Okay. And where the bathtub is, I also want some niches.
You need to know. Okay, so it's going to be there. And that means you're going to have to have a tap closer this way. Yeah? Or under the
Okay.
niche. Or under you could have under the
We
niche.
could have under the niche
How high is the bath?
and in the middle.
How high?
I'll have a look, but I think it's 610,
Right.
620.
Exactly.
Give me a second, yeah.
45,
It is 620
620, and 45,
and 45,
665.
665
And you want about 200 mil gap between
between them.
them. So 865. Okay. So that's the bottom of the niche.
Bottom of the niche, And in the middle somewhere, we should have the spout to the bath.
Yeah, well, you measure exactly the center.
Isn't that the center where you
the
waste
center,
this? Yeah, yeah.
And you go 200. So 100 would be 770. So there you go, 770. So this is where you put your
Spout.
mixer, just about that.
I bought them already. I'll bring it up, yeah, so we can
Yeah,
have a
you
look
come
at
on
them.
Monday, or give them to me on Monday, and we put them up in my car. So your tap will be here, and your niche is starting basically there to here, or all the way to the end if you want to. But you have to kind of, you don't want to bring it all the way to the end. You will probably want to stop here. So these two probably, this will be probably a niche.
It is somehow right in the middle, isn't it?
Not exactly in the middle.
Not exactly. It's hard to make them all in the right spots when you're renovating, because all the walls are already in there.
Yeah. And also, like, this is double, that's a carry. So I can't cut this one.
Yeah,
This two I can cut.
yeah,
But that one I can't cut, and this one I can't cut.
yeah. So it has to be in between.
So it has to be in between. I would suggest we cut out this one, and you can have him fairly high if you wanted to. How high do you want to niche?
Well, that's a good question. What looks better?
You can have like a 400 one.
because they're all on the same wall. If we're making this one long ones, and this one just
Yeah, this one will be that way, and this one will be this way.
this way,
So they're kind of two different.
which is okay too.
Yeah, yeah. I would start this one probably here somewhere. Just up under the shower.
Yeah, you don't
So
need to have
probably
it
better
too
here.
low. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably start here somewhere.
yeah.
And you can have him sort of nice and long. Yeah, like that, 700-800. Yeah, this is 800 almost. Yeah, I would probably do all that. Okay.
Yeah.
I just removed that bit.
Uh-huh.
So it's actually the mesh
Yeah.
from here to there.
Yeah. And they're same size, yeah? And the second one the same, yeah?
Which one?
One here and one there.
No, you only have one.
You only have
Between
one?
the two, because this is where the combination goes for the next one. So you have one of those here. And it's out here.
So there's only one
So
niche.
you have one.
Okay, how about we make then two? So you have one and a second one on the top. You can do that too. You can do that
Looks
too.
better when it's tall.
I'll show you a picture. I'll show you the picture. Okay, cool. That's us measuring.
You could have one in here if you wanted.
Yeah, next to the toilet, yeah. That doesn't have to be such a tall one. Could be a smaller one. Let me show you the pictures. We decide then, yeah? Okay, that's the measurements done. That's how you decide, huh? So here downstairs, we decided that we're going to put a vanity. As soon as you walk into the ensuite, you're going to see the vanity. Then it's going to be a toilet and the shower here on the side. And we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. When you walk in from the door, there's going to be a vanity in here. It's going to be a toilet in here and the shower there in the corner. If it's possible, it looks better when you walk into the vanity. Pictures look better. Yeah, Billy? When photographers take pictures with the vanity, looks better. How do you measure for the toilet? What are your measurements?
Usually you got 150 offset. On yours was 180, wasn't it?
The offset because we are doing the in-wall, yeah?
Yeah, so we're gonna probably have a strap.
Uh-huh.
If we do double wall, then I just get in there. I don't have to cut. That's what I'm thinking. For me, it's easier to make a double wall and get a plumbing done that way. As long as when the plumber comes on Monday, I'll talk to him.
Uh-huh.
That way we have a S-strap instead of P-trap.
Uh-huh.
P-trap goes into
Into the floor. Uh-huh.
S-strap goes there,
Into the wall.
and then you can go anywhere.
So in your case, S-strap is better.
It would be easier for me.
Easier, yeah. Okay. What is the measurements for the toilet itself?
No, it's about 700. It comes out to about 700 after all.
Do you
So that's where it ends.
do you have it all by memory?
Yeah. Well, I've done a few.
Only done a few. Oh, wow. Okay. And we are fitting the 900 vanity in here, yeah?
But that's the 900 anyway.
Easy, yeah.
So you can have the lights and your things.
Uh-huh.
Or if you want it against the wall.
Okay, that's also a decision to
well,
make
you need to
against the
have a
wall
look at
or
the
not.
wall, and then tell me which ones you want against the wall, and we just need to have an arrow, and then I know to tell David.
Against the
on
wall or
Monday.
not, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to make a decision now for that.
Uh-huh.
You can do that later.
I think practically it's better against the wall. Yeah, then you don't have to
Clean both sides.
clean both sides, and it's, you know, it's unnecessary to have space in there. So I reckon against the wall.
In that case, you might want to change them to 1200. Some of them. Because, you know, instead of 900, you could have a 1200 one.
Ah,
The 1200 goes to here.
that would be a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger is better.
Well, no, but you got plenty of room,
Uh-huh.
so you still got almost 1.1. Toilet 900 is the toilet.
For toilet 900 is enough.
Plenty.
And we
So
have 1.1.
1200 if you go against the wall,
Uh-huh.
you could fit 1200 easily here.
Okay, I'll have a look at the pictures once again and then I'll decide.
So we're gonna have to tell what's his name. Have you got price 1200?
Yes.
Yeah. So we can just change it from 900 1200.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's do the other bathrooms.
This one here, you might not be able to, if you're gonna do tall and everything. Here 900 probably is best you can do. Yeah, because that's only 1800. So
because of this corner in here, this one is shorter.
So if you put it against the wall, 900 is here.
900 is there,
So that's the.
It helps me when I see it on the floor. I can imagine it a bit better with all the measurements.
Okay, so there's your ready. This would be 700. So that means they have to move this. And then the car. If you swap them together.
And plenty of space to walk around, yeah? See, once you put it on the floor, Billy, I can see better the measurements of it. It's pretty small. When I was just imagining it in my head, it looked so much bigger than this. Yeah, that's, small. It's plain.
If I swap them around, then I don't have to move this.
And when you say swap them around, you mean vanity in there?
And the
Toilet in here. It's a little bit tempting to not to have to move it, yeah?
Of course, going to the concrete, you have to cut concrete.
Yeah. Let me think about it. Okay. All right, that's that.